So although most of the walk is a climb, it's basically all pretty easy going. You can actually see the trail zigzagging its way up below me down there. And the last part though to this viewpoint is a little bit more of a scramble. Mostly got there. I'm gonna make my way over to that stick that's rising off the top over there, but pretty much at the main part of the viewpoint. And yeah, it's a pretty good one. Great walk. About 1:30 now, 1:30. Set out about 10 AM, so three and a half hours of going at a pretty cruisy rate. So I've made it to that little viewpoint. Pretty ridiculous. Major steep cliff below me here. It's all going straight down. I think that getting to the stick up there involves walking here, which doesn't look too bad until you look down that little crack. I skipped over that crack, and behind me is Danlsan. We've got Tavat behind the hill. Can kind of see the runway. Probably won't make it out on the camera. Below this marker here, steeply below, is Dobrota, and then Kotor down there. That's the old town. Gosh, I gotta scratch my head at the names around here. Herceg-Novi is in that direction, and gosh, I can't remember the name. Perast, I can't remember. Some place that starts with P. Maybe I'll edit that in later. Pretty crazy. Awesome spot. Yeah. Anyway, gotta keep going. I'm probably about halfway back to Kotor now, and just following a different trail to the one I came up. This one's a lot less established, but it leads its way through this phantom village here. Might be able to make out some stone structures behind me. There's a little church just here. So it's a pretty cool little spot. I would descend it a little bit. We've got to walk across the flat here and then descend a little bit more to make my way back towards Kotor. I'm almost back in town now. You can see it just below me here. Definitely this route coming down has been way more of a scramble than the route that I followed on the way up. So for anyone doing this loop, I'd suggest doing it the other direction, so that if you get stuck on this section you can just backtrack, because I wouldn't really want to have to make my way back up over the hill all the way to come down the other way if I got stuck on this route. And yeah, you want to have a good set of hiking maps on your phone so you can use the GPS. I went off the trail a couple of times and that's how I got back onto it. So yeah, anyway, awesome hike. Super stoked that I came out on that today. And yeah, a few more days in this area, so I'll have to do a little bit more hiking before I go. This morning I made my way by bus from Kotor over there, around here, and down to Perast. This is an old fortress, mostly fallen apart. Sveti Andrinja, according to the map. Still on my little hike that started out in Perast, and basically got to follow this little gully down into the nearest town where I'll take the bus back. I'm at about 500 meters elevation now, so probably about, yeah, I think our max point was about 750, so got a bit of descending to go. Anyway, just passing this little church here, and I just thought it was unusual because it looks like it's modern construction, or at least been renovated, which is pretty odd because there's no other signs of civilization around here. It'll be a fair trek up the hill for anyone that wants a tender service. There's some buildings in the distance over there, but I'm sure that's just another phantom village. And I don't know, it's all very confusing. Like you can see where the land's been kind of excavated around the church there. Very strange.